Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Video Truder, and welcome back to Fallout 2, where you join me here down in the deepest, darkest, most secret, totally not existed, do not ask questions, sub-basement blue, here in the EPA, the restored content of Fallout 2, where I've picked up a brand new companion, Cat Jules. He seems pretty damn badass, though admittedly, I did pick him up because, you know, various notes said, oh yeah, super good at energy and big guns. Can't help but notice though, apparently his primary skill is small guns, so that's a bit on the concerning side. Still, let's get him set up, because right now, yeah, he literally has no armor and no weapon, which is not that useful. Okay, back at the car, Jules, let's see what you got here, because I've got a whole bunch of stuff I can give you. No spare power armor yet, but I do have some spare combat armor. So, that'll do as a starting point, just to make you a little bit better protected. That's lovely. Now, you did say you were good with, yeah, big guns and energy. So, how about we start you off with... do I want to give you the laser rifle extended capacity? I mean, what I do have that I just put out of the trunk is, yeah, the plasma pistol, which is not bad. Not bad at all. Hang on, I need to remind myself how much damage all of this does. There we go, even the basic plasma pistol's 15 to 35, which is not bad. Not bad at all. I mean, the turbo plasma rifle is obviously better, and potentially I could give him, yeah, 25 to 50, but I don't really want him burning microfusion cells. I don't have that many of those, and I feel like I might need a giant pile of them by the end of the game. So I'd rather keep him on small energy. So, yeah, we're going to give him the plasma pistol, see how that works out for the time being. Okay, good stuff. He is willing to use that. So, the game was not lying. He can indeed use energy weapons, and he's supposedly pretty damn good with them. So, we'll keep an eye on how he's getting on. And just set up some custom behavior so he doesn't run in too close. Yeah, he can just stay close by to me, used range, all of that good stuff, nothing too fancy there. And with that, we should be ready to go. Also, thanks to people in the comments who did let me know that, yeah, apparently in this game, the Gauss pistol and Gauss rifle are not actually energy weapons. That was a change made later in the Fallout franchise. Back in these days, these are still deemed to be small guns. So actually, I should be quite capable of using this pistol already. So, if I run into trouble, remember that's there, because it is quite a beast. And then again, I say quite a beast. Honestly, it's not much better than the 223. The 223 is just slightly on the ludicrous side. Okay, everybody back in the car, which I appreciate, with two people with power armors probably getting a bit on the crowded side by this point, but you know what? You're just going to have to flip and deal with it. So, back down to San Francisco we go, but this time, remember, yeah, there's like, you know, a big bay thing here, so I'm not allowed to drive through that. That would have been the source of my problems up here. Yes, the ocean. Now, on we go, and oh, straight into trouble, a pack of centaurs. Yeah, you know what? Why not? Time for Jules to show me what he's flipping got, and... okay, they can't really do any damage to me. That's probably pretty positive. So, hello there. Are you the first centaurs we've run into? Because I suspect you might be. Into the eyes we go. See if we get ourselves... there we go. Nice critical. How much health do you guys have, by the way? You've got yourselves 150 hit points. Okay, not too bad, though you guys are starting a bit too close to me, to be honest. Ah, very annoyingly, despite the fact that we're actually winning this fight very handily, I have been poisoned, because despite the fact centaurs, yeah, at this point in history were slightly weird blends of human and dogs, they've picked up venom from somewhere. Possibly the tail at the back indicates there's also a bit of scorpion mixed in, I'm not sure. Yeah, centaurs were weird at this point in history. Well, that's fine. I think I've got some antidote on me and more in the car, and when I say I've got some antidote on me, I swear I had some antidote. There we go. I thought I had some antidote. Lovely. And that was well worth doing. That was like 4,000 experience points. Right, definitely kill centaurs. That's some easy pickings. Okay, so Cat Jules did okay, if not exactly spectacularly there. Possibly, yeah, when we get up to some tougher stuff, I might give him one of the bigger guns and some microfusion cells. We'll see. Right, quick bit of camping to get everyone back up to full strength. Nothing on any of the corpses. Let's be on our way, guys. San Francisco awaits. And we've run into even more trouble, but on this occasion, we've actually run into it a little bit further away. So, honestly, that's probably fine. More bloody Wanamingos, eh? Actually, no, this time they are actually called tough aliens, despite the fact I know they're Wanamingos. 160 hit points each on this occasion. Shouldn't be too difficult to take care of. We'll see how everyone gets on here. So, one shot from Vic there. Ooh, good burst fire. Well done. That's some excellent burst firing there. Sulik, you are definitely doing pretty well there. And Jules is... apparently Jules has got, like, the lowest sequence out of everybody. So, that was 6. Okay, that wasn't spectacular, to be honest. I feel like, yeah, Jules, you're letting the side down a bit there. Yeah, right now Jules is getting in 1 shot per round, doing... very little damage. I mean, I'm guessing these aliens just a bit on the tough side, but still, you're not really getting the criticals either. I'm feeling underwhelmed by what you're doing right now, Jules. We might need to, yeah, change our mind on how we set you up precisely. Okay, I've leveled up, and actually, I think, yeah, Cat just exclaimed something, so I'm guessing he's actually just caught up level-wise. So, okay, Cat, how are you doing right now? By any chance, have you just, like, massively leveled up your skills? Right, you've only got 90 hit points. That's underwhelming, to be honest. Also, I've got a plan. It was mentioned that you can use large guns. So, okay, I do have some large guns. Here we go, that massive automatic rifle thingy that Vic refuses to use because the gun's just too big for him. But, if we're going to be giving that over, yeah, that's actually taken up 223. We're going to be eating up 223 too quickly if I actually have 3 people using it. So, Vic, as he's now actually encased in power armor, can go back over to shotguns. Right, those 2 shotguns are identical, but the H&K variant has at least a little bit more range, though, yeah, needs to be reloaded slightly more often. Honestly, we'll probably just, yeah, hand over that one. Hang on, is there any difference in... that one's 4... that one's also 4, though there will be 5 for Vic. So, okay, that's fine. Hand all that over to Vic, and then get back the 223. Let's see if we've actually got ourselves a better setup for Cat here. Okay, he's happy to go straight over to that. So we'll try him out with big guns, see if that feels a bit more on the meaty side. Okay, so, unexpected plot twist. Vic has just actually started using the same rifle that he's refused to use... Wait, hang on, what? Okay, it's great you're finally using this thing, but no. We can't be having 3 people using the 223 ammo, alright? We'll burn through it too fast. Get over to the bloody shotgun. There we go, that's better. Now he's over to shotgun, so he's got access to burst fire. Sulik's using the 10mm automatic that's doing pretty darn well. And we've got a big gun in the hands of Cat, so everybody should now be hitting nice and hard. And on top of that, we've got ourselves a level up here. Marvellous. Okay, what do I need to be working on here? Because energy weapons are probably not a bad idea at all. Big guns I can do without. What else do I even really need at this point? Science is already at 100%. That's probably pretty good, or at least, you know, average-ish. Don't really need outdoorsman anymore. First aid is okay, but 81's sort of fine. Yeah. Probably, best thing we can do is start putting some skill points into energy weapons, though that is expensive to invest in at this point. Very expensive indeed. Up here at small guns, meanwhile, if I was to put... I literally can't invest in that anymore, not with 2 skill points anyway. I'd need more than that. So, okay, get energy weapons up to 116%. That's probably not a bad thing. Okay, bit of first aid, quick bit of camping, everyone's at full health, let's flipping go. So at this point, yeah, I flipping dare the Wasteland to throw something at me. I think we're now very much ready for it. Down we go. Fuel's getting a bit low, but I do have plenty of energy cells, so that should be absolutely a-okay, and... oh. Okay, I think I've hit the ocean again. Just work slightly around the ocean. Sorry, does someone have something to say? No, no one's got anything to say. Is the ocean actually there, by the way? Is the ocean actually next to me? No, sadly that's not generated ocean. Right, everyone back in the car. We just need to, like, get around the ocean. Here we go. Long way round, and San Francisco. Marvellous. So, straight into Chinatown. Sadly, no one else wants to fight, but maybe someone will want to fight inside the city. Ah, yes, and this place is actually pretty damn large. So we've got ourselves, yeah, there's a transition zone over there in the green. I think there was another one up north. So, we need to just, yeah, go about, see what's going on here, see who the important movers and shakers are, and see if we can find, yes indeed, a shop. We need to find a shop other than the one right by the entrance, because people did say there was another shop called the Red something, and it had some really damn good guns. But I'm going to guess they're really damn expensive. Okay, this over here to the right, this looks like a shop. Hello there, welcome to Red 888 Guns. Yes, this is the place. Right, let's see what he's got in his basic inventory. Then we'll check out the tables for all the extra stuff. Because I've been told this is the place for the big guns, damn it. But before we get into that, here's something. So he says there's a large number of fishermen, obviously, you know, fishing, and people around town are talking about rice a lot. So, lots of this society is dedicated to agriculture and food production, but there's also scientists working on a project that they say will change the world. Tell me more. I do not know. They keep their secrets to themselves. Right, try and find ourselves some she-scientists. Apparently they're a nice advanced bunch. There's also two rivals of martial arts in town. Lo Pan, a lover of the self, and the dragon, who loves others. It is said that whoever wins will determine the future of martial arts. Right, and potentially also maybe affect how the town reacts to outsiders, and thus me. Alright, maybe check those two guys out when we can. And there's a gang of vagrants who have moved onto the Poseidon oil tanker on the wharf. There were monsters living inside it, but the vagrants have sealed them inside the lower hull. Right, so I'm guessing they're going to be wanting me to actually clear out those monsters in order to go and fix up the ship if I want to use the ship for anything. I see. Okay, so he's got about 3 grand on him. I've got about 17, 18 grand. He's got on him giant pile of ammunition, including microfusion cells. Might want to buy that. What's that, by the way? Ooh, advanced flamethrower fuel. Very, very nice indeed, if that was your cup of tea. 10mm. That is a Vindicator minigun. Okay, that sounds pretty damn badass, though. 4.7mm. I have literally never seen that anywhere in the world, so that might be a bit hard to use. Right, nothing spectacular in his inventory, so check the tables here. Here we go, this is his armor table on the left. So, leather, that is Tesla armor, which is sort of interesting under certain circumstances, but I feel like power armor is superior. Knives, power fists, that's laser rifle, don't need any of that. That is, yes, standard minigun. Right there. Then we've got ourselves a flamer. 2,000 more gold. So, okay, he's got 2,000 gold he'll only spend bartering on this table. And 3 grand on his person, which is an odd system, but whatever. And this table over here. Right, we've got ourselves, yep, that's the cool little automatic that Sulik's using. He's doing very well with that. Keep on keeping on here. And that's basically the same inventory as he starts with. Hang on. Hang on. I was promised Gauss rifles in this place. Yeah, the table on the right seems to have the same selection that he's actually got on his person. So, okay. Table on the left is armor. Table on the right appears to be his personal inventory. I am not seeing a Gauss rifle, people. Yeah, I've double-checked all the tables and his inventory. It is possible, of course, it's a bit like, you know, shuffled randomly on occasion. So, let's check out the rest of the town. Come back later, see if he's got anything new in stock. Here we go. I found myself what looks like a big gym over here. Now, I'm pretty sure I saw another gym over here where the people inside, yeah, when I was first visiting, they weren't willing to speak to me. But someone in here just yelled, "The dragon's a hero!" Yes, there they go. They're doing it again. Now, the dragon loves others, according to the shopkeeper. So, logically, the dragon would be more willing to deal with me. In fact, yeah, I think this guy might have been fighting someone in the town centre. When I first entered the town, I was just distracted by the Brotherhood, so I actually missed the outcome. So, that was Lo Pan, my sworn enemy and my rival. If he triumphs over me, I fear for the good of my people. Okay, so, you must triumph, because you love others, so therefore I'd like you to be the example to your community. That does sound good. So that I must, yet we are still evenly matched, I fear. Even in our followers we're matched. It will take one person to throw the balance. Right, well, I'm a person, and also I've got 3 other people with me, so we've got some spares. Before he's willing to work with me, though, he wants to test me. I'll only have him bested in honest combat. Okay, I'm not great in honest combat, to be honest. I'm more about, like, shooting people in the eye and then killing them through critical hits that happen to be instant kills, but okay, sounds fair, sure. How does the test work? I regretfully cannot let one of your skill level hurt themselves. Okay, so possibly my unarmed skill presumably needs to be high enough for him to be willing to duel me. In which case, yeah, that's unfortunate. I'm not sure whether I can actually do anything with these two. Okay, but if I just ask him to teach me how to fight, he will actually do it. So he's willing to, like, spar, but uh-oh. Okay, but we're sparring, not fighting properly, right? And the bare minimum. Okay, we're not fighting. We're just like, you know, doing as he does. So maybe at the end of this, I'll have a bit more unarmed, and if I'm lucky, maybe that'll actually push me over the edge that he's willing to let me do a test for him. So, the dragon is very good, but you have learned. That's not actually really a complete sentence there, Fallout 2, but you know, you were kind of close. You know what? My unarmed skill isn't even that bad. 81%, that's not terrible. Ah, but here's interesting. If I challenge him to a duel, he is willing to accept, either to the death or just a test of skill. Okay, am I allowed to go and put on my cheating boxing gloves? Because with my cheating boxing gloves, I might stand a chance. Here we go, totally legitimate, not cheating boxing gloves. Let's flip and make it happen. I mean, with power armor on, boosting my strength to 8, and with these boxing gloves together, actually, we're not even that bad at fighting. So, test of skills, we don't want to kill him because, yeah, if we do, Lopan sort of wins by default. So, a warrior, I shall pit you against my men to see how well you fare. Let us begin. Right, so we're not actually fighting him yet. We're fighting some other people and... Uh-oh! Okay, so I'm not actually allowed to wear my cheating boxing gloves or my power armor, which would most definitely both have given me the edge, yes. He has got 90 hit points. I've got 112, so I do have more health than him. That's nice. I've also got jab, jab, hammer punch, hammer punch. Okay, hammer punch seems good, but yeah, my chance of actually hitting anything with aimed shot is relatively low. So, in which case, probably we just go for jab, jab, and more jab. So 62%. Okay, 5 hit points. That's not bad, and a critical 10 right there. That's not bad in the slightest. Right, one more step towards him, then I'm surprised we can't hit him, but alright, what have you. In which case, step away, let him waste his turn getting up and coming to me, unless... Hang on, is he dead or unconscious or something? Right, get right by his head, and then, yeah, get him while he's on the ground, and yeah, 80% in the groin. There we go, punch him in the dick, marvellous. So that's another 10 right there. We're doing pretty well here, I'm pretty happy with this. Right, 4... And, ooh, another critical. Okay, I may not be great at fighting, but my high chance of getting a critical is very much working in my favour. As, of course, is my high number of action points, so I can actually get myself, yeah, 3 attacks in per round, and he can't. Ooh, I think I just accidentally killed him. So, remember how we said this was just going to be a test of skill? Didn't actually mean to critical his spine out of his body, but that's what's happened. Are we all cool with that? You win! I do, and... Okay, we need to fight some more people first. Gotcha. This person's got 100 hit points, and they hit me for 5 and 6, which is worrying. So basically, yeah, it's entirely down to whether or not I get the criticals, because I desperately need criticals to have any chance in this fight. Otherwise, yeah, his evasion's too high. He hit me both times. I only hit him 1 out of 3. So, oh, my friends are running in, however. Okay, guys, maybe don't, like, shoot him with anything. That's probably against the rules of this legitimate duel. That's more flippin' like it. Right, now, straight in the face. Oh, critical for 15. That's the stuff. And another critical. There we go. And I think he's actually been presumably knocked unconscious as I've just officially... Wait, did I just win? I thought I won. I mean, it said I win. Right, okay. Next opponent. I am Herb. You will get no further. Okay, that's what all your friends said. Oh, blimey heck, he just punched the red out of my hair. 120 hit points on this occasion. Right, so I'm starting off at a disadvantage here. Once again, it's entirely down to whether or not we get that critical. There's that critical we need. Right, now he's down on the ground. 80% to the head, so that is a critical, another critical. Yeah, if we can just get the odd critical, we might be okay. We're just going to pull this off out of sheer literal luck. Oh, but he's getting the criticals too. He is most definitely knocking me down here. Okay, he's got some high luck too by the looksy of it. We need to finish him off before he kills me. He's at 86, I'm at 62. That's not good. He's got 2 criticals so far. I've only had the 1. That was a critical. Blew through the armor. Didn't actually knock him down, however. Oh, this isn't gonna work, unfortunately. That's a bit of a shame. Maybe if I'd done some drugs beforehand, I'd have a better chance here. Like some buff out. That'd probably be a good idea. Yeah, that's right. You flippin' stay down. Right, back away from him, because... hang on, maybe don't back away from him. If I don't back away from him, it's possible he won't get up. I might get another turn. Nope, never mind. Right, that was 4, and I'm stuck on the ground. This is not good. This is not good at all, as I'm assuming I'm not allowed to... That's more flipping like it. Yes, screw you. Screw you. Right in the... I could go for the eye shot. Only 70% chance to hit, but much higher chance of a critical because it's harder to hit. And on top of that, if I do get the critical, the chance of a higher damage multiplier is greater as well. Okay, I'm going to go for the head, which is also a very good target, but a bit more likely to hit there. So... there we go. Knocks him unconscious! Yes! Victory via technical knockout, or however boxing works precisely. Okay, I've won 3 in a row. I think I've demonstrated I'm pretty badass, actually. Oh, bloody hell. How many more are you going to throw at me, you dick? Okay, so this guy just ran up to me and then punched me twice for 15, then 17. I think I might have met my match on this one. Okay, I think my only chance here is going to be... yeah, if I can actually get... a knockout. Now, knockouts can occur... oh dear, that's not likely to be a thing. I need to knock him down, then go for the aim shots right to the head, and go for the knockout again. So, oh, he's got some good evasion, apparently. 6, and then 2 misses. This is not good. This is not good at all. He's gone for... that's only a 2. That's another flipping knockback or critical. Yeah, he's got 3 criticals already. I'm guessing he's just got really, really high luck. So, it's purely down to whether we can knock him down or not. We kind of need to knock him down. I mean, we're not doing bad with 7, 7, and 5. That's fine, but he's doing much, much better. So, okay, that was just 2. No, that was a critical, and there was another one. He can also attack me 3 times. He's got the action points for this. Hit for 17. He takes a step towards me, which is good. 60% miss. 60%, another miss. Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, I'm boned. I'm super boned. Yeah, I've got down to a certain low amount of health, and the match has been officially... okay, I've already lost, and... sorry, I'd already lost. He just killed me after the fight was over. That's definitely not allowed. Referee! I mean, we did specifically agree that we weren't sparring to the death. We were just sparring to test a skill. But then I guess that guy did have a friend whose spine I punched clean out of his back. So possibly that was revenge for that and everyone's completely on side with it. Okay, fair enough, I suppose. Feels like we can't do anything with the dragon. I'm simply not good enough at hand-to-hand fighting. Right, everyone else in the top right quadrant of town appears to just be, yeah, just a basic house. No more businesses or anything. Okay, low pan. You low pan by any chance? And didn't I tell you to talk to the dragon about your moral qualms? He'll hold your hand. I won't now leave. Yeah, I passed through this guy previously, and he's decided he hates me. Now, I could challenge him, but I don't want to do that because he's a dick, and we've already established, yeah, I'm not actually that good at, you know, fighting. So, maybe we'll just leave the martial arts duel to the death to, you know, the martial artists. Yep, best as I can tell, nothing else going on here. All the other buildings are just, yep, generic buildings of varying descriptions. So, okay. Let's go through the, 3, not 2 transition zones. So, number 1, top left. So this is going to bring me up to, you enter the dockside area of San Francisco. You see a large oil tanker floating in the water ahead. The sound of seagulls can be heard in the sky above. Except it's been mentioned to us already by the shopkeeper, in return for sex, that yeah, if we just were to ever take the boat, then the submarine might do something nasty to the boat. So as a result of that, yeah, even if we were able to get the massive tanker going, which I'm assuming is... can't be that thing, right? That thing feels very much too small. Yes, this thing! That feels more like a tanker, yes! Okay, so this is where we've actually got ourselves the seafront. And these guys, they're not she or herbologists. These guys are just vagrants passing through, living in the boat. So, okay, let's have a chat to them, see if there's, like, anyone who wants to speak to me, anyone in charge of it. It's just a bunch of randoms chilling out here. Our neighbours are certainly interesting. Sea air. This is life, eh? No bosses, no governments, just a clean sea breeze. Right, so they are just basically passing through. And from what you just said, that makes it sound like there's unlikely to be anyone who's, like, in charge. It's not that sort of a society. Okay, mostly these are just people who aren't doing anything, but I have found a working generator, a working terminal and whatnot inside a warehouse at the end here. Now, if I had to put money on it... Okay, technically you're not doing anything right now, but there is a computer here. Okay, give the computer a bit of an examine, please. Computer looks like it's barely functional. Okay, can we science the computer? Because I'm suspicious of the computer. Can't repair it. That's because I tried to repair it. Failed to learn anything. Right, I feel like you guys are going to be useful for something. That's a suspiciously glowy computer for not doing a thing. Okay, keep on keeping on here. Loop round to the ship itself. Let's see if we're allowed on the ship itself, because so far no one here wants to speak to me. Aha! I've found someone, a dock worker, who's mumbling to himself. What atrocities did poor Meng do in a past life to deserve such misfortune? Now the Lao Wai comes to me, and what good could possibly come of it? None, of course. None at all. Right, what's wrong with you? How can I potentially help you out? My problem, Lao Wai, you do not wish to know my problem. To hear sorrow such as mine is to forget the sound of a child's laughter and the warm embrace of a lover. No, trust me, you do not wish to glimpse my personal hell. Look, this is kind of my thing. I go around speaking to people, then solving their impossible problems that they have no way of solving within about 10 to 15 minutes. Just leave it to me, I'll get it done. Though I do quite like alright Mr. Melodrama, good response. But no. How about you just talk, I listen, and we figure out how to deal with this. 2 years ago, my brother, who looks very similar to me, had an affair with a local gang leader's girlfriend. The gang leader found out about it, and my brother fled town. The gang caught me instead, and thinking I was my brother, they severed my penis as punishment. Now I piss through a tube. I'm guessing this is going to get a lot worse yet. Then my beautiful girlfriend left me because I was no longer a real man and could not satisfy her. Then she married my next door neighbour, who is also my boss. Now all day at work, he orders me around and mocks me with my co-workers, and every night I must try to fall asleep to the sound of him making love to the girl I should have married. Okay, that does suck quite a lot, yes, I'll give ya. So I'm not sure I can really solve this problem personally, so instead, yeah, it might be better if you were to move on elsewhere. This doesn't sound like it's a healthy place for you to be hanging out any longer. Perhaps you're right, all my life I've known nothing but the she, but there's nothing left for me here but sorrow. Yes, I think I shall venture out into the world and forge a new destiny, even if the wastes offer me nothing but a swift death. That's preferable to remaining here. Thank you, Lo Wai. You're very welcome indeed. And better if I want to ask him some questions. He's severing all ties with the she, so he's now willing to potentially spill some secrets that everyone else would have kept quiet. Good. So, that guarded motorboat over there, presumably the one to the south. So, the she used that motorboat to access our sleeping guardian, the sub. Tell me about the sub here. The Shi Huang Ti is the submarine that brought our ancestors to this place from a faraway land. In the aftermath of the Great War, it lost power and ran aground in the San Francisco Bay. Captain Yi Li and his crew then made their way to the city and established what would become the Shi Society. And Joe, why do you say sleeping guardian? The sub is immobile, but not helpless. The Shi have been working on it in secret, making clandestine trips to the sub under cover of night. Its weapons have been reactivated, and it will surely destroy any non-Chinese vessels that dare to sail through this bay. Right, same information as we got from the shopkeeper. So, we can either give this guy some helpful life advice, or have sex with the shopkeeper for that information. So, we need to do something about the she first, before we sail the boat out, or I'm going to die. And in terms of disarming the sub, only the she's technicians would know how to do such a thing. Though, of course, if I just went to the sub and made friends with those guys and maybe asked them for a favour, I could just ask them to politely let the tanker straight through. So, okay, options starting to emerge here. I convinced Meng to move on with his life. 500 XP, very nice indeed. Now, I'm guessing you're the guy who's guarding... Yep, you're the guy who's guarding the boat. So, what are you guarding? Everything, don't try anything funny. And back away now. Okay, this guy probably means it. He seems pretty serious. So, don't get on the boat. unless I'm invited. Still, we do have the tanker right here. May as well actually go in and see what's going on inside. Maybe there's going to be more people to speak to. Here we go. This looks pretty good, actually. We've got ourselves shops. We've got ourselves... Okay, this is a bigger interior than I was expecting, though. That looks like a retina scanner right there. Okay, we might not be able to access all of this, and even if we are able to, some people might, somewhat object. Though, yeah, apparently there's a proper fully functional society in here. Okay, first person I've run into appears to be having some form of digestive problems. My guts are ow, ow, and ow. What's wrong with you, my friend? I'll tell you what, is that I got drunk last week, started gambling with Lao Chow, and lost. I was so blind drunk that I bet my spleen, now he has it, and I need it back. Okay, that's not 100% what I was expecting. You sold your spleen. I was drunk and possibly there was jet inside my drink. Now I need my spleen back because I'm getting infections. Okay, even if I actually get this back for you, how are we supposed to get it back? Well, I guess maybe this is something to do with an auto-dock. Got it. So, Lao Chow is apparently a merchant. So, okay, go and speak to the merchants. In fact, I should start with the merchants anyway, because generally, they're a bit on the talkative side. They're willing to share rumours and whatnot. So, Jenna, let's start off with some information, please. I've learned that the less you know, the longer you live. I have no information for you. Would you like to see my goods? Okay, an atypically not chatty merchant, unfortunately. Though, maybe I should actually take that as, yeah, a bit of useful information. Around here, the merchants are scared of speaking, because people who speak out get killed. The society might be very dodgy indeed. Still, let's see what you've got. She sells nothing but giant piles of condoms, and also shovels, and also dusty boxes of some description. Right, this is a very interesting shop right here. Now, she does have a motion sensor, which I don't actually have set up on my Pip-Boy yet, so I'm not sure whether I actually really need that for anything, to be honest, but yeah, what does that actually do? 20% outdoorsman. That's not bad. That's, well, do I need that at this point in the game? I feel like I don't, to be honest. Okay, merchant number 2, gun shop. This could be what I'm looking for. Always enjoy a good gun shop. So, information. No information to sell whatsoever. Okay, all the merchants around here are being very, very cagey. Also, I can't help but notice that your gun shop sells no guns whatsoever. One mega power fist, which is pretty damn badass. And yeah, a whole bunch of, like, stabby things and whatnot. But no actual guns. I'm guessing those are on the table, right? Nope, the selection on the table is precisely what he's got in his inventory, so this gun store has literally no guns in it. Okay, round the back here we've got a staircase, so remember that's there. And also, yeah, just start looping around here. There's clearly more shops and whatnot in this part of the world, together with what looks sort of like a church or a meeting area or something. Hang on, into the back room over here. I never can resist a locker, you know. Nope, tragically empty. Boo, I say. And we got more stairs upstairs too. Okay, this is a big place. Okay, so I've run into Mark, the resident smartass and know-it-all. He seems willing to talk, so okay, let's get some information out of him. So, this is the Poseidon Marine Vessel Valdez, also called the PMV Valdez. If you want more information about the Valdez, best person to ask is the captain. So I'm guessing that's who's in charge, right? Tough-ass old military guy, sits upstairs there and checks the place out. He's got some thorough knowledge about the ship. Okay, useful. Very useful. Though actually, Mark claims the captain isn't in charge, he just happens to be the expert on the boat. He says no one's in charge, so we know you're drifters. Where did you actually come from? So, all over the Wasteland, we'd heard things about San Francisco passed down from our elders. Some of us have ancestors who used to live here before the Great War. Want to hear more? Yes, please do carry on. Musicians, tech heads, geeks and artists, we thought we'd come back to someplace famous for artistic and personal freedom. I came here to spawn. Want to hear more still? Yes, but not specifically about the spawning, if that's okay. So they figured they would stay here until they got the tanker moving or they thought of something else. So, okay, they're going to be open to getting this tanker moving. Not that I want it to move just yet. I need to go and do the business with the Brotherhood first. But it's good to know I won't be going against their wishes. They are totally open to fixing up the tanker. So they will be willing to assist me with that. Marvellous. Now, to repair it, we'll need several elements, but they've basically given up on it. They've got other plans. What are the other plans? You want to know what our plans are? We're going to keep moving around until we can find a place that hasn't been screwed over by human greed, and then we're going to try and set up a better society. Okay, that's not really a plan. Like, at best, it's a vague long-term ambition. As for the Sheen, nothing particularly interesting or enlightening here. A little untrusting of outsiders, but mostly good sorts. Now the Hebologists, we haven't really run into them. They're crazy, don't trust them unless you're mentally feeble or like being screwed over. They're interested only in your money and your soul, and there's a good chance they'll destroy one to get at the other. I've seen it happen too many times. Right, so these guys most definitely think the Shii are more trustworthy or decent to deal with than the Hebologists, worth keeping in mind. Right, no sign of that merchant that was mentioned though, so hello there. Here we go, someone else who wants to speak. Are you guarding this room by any chance? I'm Badger, I used to have a band, called ourselves There We Smoulder, now I'm the resident computer tech in San Fran. Okay, I'm guessing you're the person who needs that Poseidon navigational computer thingy I've already got. Let's just say I'm an information retrieval specialist. I don't know what that means, but it seems sort of useful. Now, he's not really willing to say much, but I might be able to get involved in a belching contest with him. So, if we're able to potentially... Oh, okay, no, he's won. We're just going to start applauding. Right, maybe come back to him later. Where's that other store? Where's Lao Chow's store? Also, hang on. How am I supposed to get into this room? This room doesn't appear to have a door. That's wall. That's all wall around there. That's actually some form of, yeah, retinal scanner. I can't get there. That's all wall. That's all wall. There's no... There doesn't appear to be a door here, unless it's, like, hidden by this wall over here, but I don't think so. That just appears to be a normal wall. Right, possibly I need to, like, fall into that room from above or something. Not sure. Right, let's head upstairs and start with the captain. Have a chat with him. I'm guessing he's the one that's going to have the formal quest to try and repair the boat. Here we go, someone wearing a captain's hat. You're probably the captain if I had to guess. What the hell do you want? I don't speak to anyone unless they're friends or good people. Do something for one of my buddies, then come back and talk to me. Right, we might need to do the spleen business before we actually get to speak to the captain. Right, try going downstairs. There's a staircase down over here. So, oh! Okay. So, as it turns out, when you say you sealed the creatures away... What you actually mean by that is, you just put them downstairs, then didn't bother sealing the staircase in any way whatsoever. Good! Good, good, good. Well done. Marvellous. Oh, we've got floaters in here as well. Still, we've got good bright conditions in here. So 93% aimed shots. Screw the lot of you. Get down on the ground, please. Get down on the ground. Yeah, right in the groin socket, right there. Also, for some reason, Cat's gone back over to the plasma pistol. I gave you a big rifle for a reason, Cat. Please bloody use it. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, we're getting a little bit, crowded over here. And there's a fair bit of knockback going on. And Jules using the wrong gun. Not helping the situation. Not helping the situation at all. So that's all not good. Okay, what we need to do is, yeah, just start shooting some folks and hopefully get some criticals. Need to reload there. That's only 26. Fortunately, the power armor means these guys are doing basically no damage. Because, yeah, unless they happen to get lucky on the critical roll and blow through the armor, like one of them just did, they're basically doing nothing to me. Though, yeah, there we go. If they don't get lucky and bypass armor, it's 0 damage for the most part. Though, yeah, I think we're doing... What are you doing now? Okay, so, basically, Vic just punched someone recently, Sudek's using a knife I don't even know where it bloody came from, and Jules is refusing to use the giant gun I gave him for precisely this purpose. So this is going well so far. This is all going brilliantly. I mean, I think everyone's just about alive. Yeah, you see that 1 hit point, no damage. But then there's 24, because if they can just bypass the armor, I'm a little bit worried here. It's just pure luck as to whether, please use a gun. Maybe he's out of ammo. Though actually, is that a Ripper? I think he's doing pretty well. Whatever he's got on him, it's actually doing not so bad. Okay, just start going for some... Did you just miss? Okay, now is not the time to cocking miss. Shoot it in the eyeballs and please finish it. Okay, he's blind, 56 damage. He's backing off, because once these guys are blind, they don't really seem to do anything. That was Jules at the back, taking a lot of damage. He does not have that much health, actually. I'm not sure why they're not dogpiling me. They normally do. Jules can't take this. Vic is probably okay, actually. Just for now. There's lots of... Okay, that's another one dead. You're retreating. We might have this. Vic is running towards the aliens. Well done, Vic. Right, you know what? I think it's time to crack out the giant plasma cannon thing. Because I have actually been specializing in this. Alright, everything should be fine. I should be able to do some good damage. Yeah, 77 to the head. That's not bad. So that there was 27. No critical. Unfortunate. And this is... yeah, go for the head. And... okay, he is totally just melted. That's nice. Now they're attacking me. That's good. I can flipping take it. And more of them are backing off or possibly going for Vic. No, I think they're trying to back off. You're just stabbing that guy. And are you dead or are you just down on the ground? I think there's like 2 of them on the ground. Vic's just naffing off. Don't know where the bloody hell he's going. There's a lot of them over there, but I think actually... all of them over there. Yeah, you're badly wounded. You're not badly wounded, but I think you might be... yeah, you're blind. You're not badly wounded, but you've been crippled in some way. You, I think, are... you're fine, aren't you? No, you're crippled as well. Right, all of the ones over there have been crippled and don't seem to want to fight anymore. So, this all works for me. You're down on the ground. Right in the... what the hell was that? Right, go for this one then. And how are you sucking this badly? What did you just kill? What did you just kill? I just killed Vic. Okay, let's try this again, but with me not killing Vic. Okay, guys, what we're gonna do now, before we go back down there, is we're gonna have a chat. We're gonna have a lovely chat about how you are the worst companion ever and I regret bringing you along. So, why precisely are you no longer using the massive burst rifle that I specifically told you to use? You know what? You don't get to have the plasma pistol anymore. You can't be flipping trusted. Now, unfortunately, going upstairs and downstairs again has given these guys an extra turn. But everything's going to be fine. Right in the eyes for you. There we go. How about you bastards just melt? And if you'd like to melt too, that'd be brilliant. And you're not burst firing right now, but screw it, that's doing some damage. That's burst fire. You guys have taken one hell of a pounding. Well done. Right, luckily that thing's going to slightly get in the way. We're all clustered together, so the amount of burst fire going off might not necessarily work in our favour. This could definitely be a little bit of a crapshoot as to whether this actually works or not, because, yeah, that's cat at the rear, which is potentially going to be a problem. Not as big a problem as the game crashing, however. Okay, third time's a flipping charm game. Okay, we may be having a small problem with this room, like the problem that it keeps crashing for some reason. This is a bit of a worry. Okay, we're gonna babysit the game through this room by saving literally every time I get a turn. We're going to make this happen, whether the game works or bloody not. Okay, much cautious saving and fighting later. We've dealt with the scrum around the door. I think these guys over here are mainly just those who fled. No, actually, you haven't bothered engaging at all. You're almost dead. You're almost dead. Right, well, we can take out you bastards. Or when I say we can take out you bastards, like, you know, 2/3 chance we can take out you bastards. Oh, and there we go. Flippin' Jules has finally figured out what that giant gun is for. That's a bloody relief. So he's doing some good work over there. 25 damage to you. Absolutely marvellous. You seem to be the most dangerous one coming over to me. So how about we just start putting some plasma into you? Yeah, 33. That'll flippin' do the job. 42. That'll do the job as well. Thank you very, very much indeed. And enough action points left over for a reload. And now we're no longer crowded by the actual base of the stairs. We're not shooting each other constantly. So better and flippin' better. Oh, 347 damage there. Yeah, you know what? This'll do the job. Okay, Jules, are you seeing now why I wanted you to use this rather than the pistol that was doing 2 damage apiece? Okay, but in other ways, Cat may have got a bit overexcited by the giant rifle there, yes. Maybe just a little bit. But that's fine. You know what? It's not the first time a companion's killed me. I'm not even mad. That time he did 139 damage and didn't shoot me either. So, this is working. Like, the 20% of the time he doesn't murder me, it works very, very well indeed. We done, by the way. That's got to be worth a healthy 8,800 XP. Love it. And there's still some more bloody aliens over there too. Also, yeah, note all of the ladders everywhere. And also, oh, hello! You're a living person who appears to be trapped down here. Yeah, I'd probably have a worried expression on my face too if I were in this sort of a situation. Right, let's just finish off the aliens, then maybe go and rescue her and be big damn heroes. Okay, aliens taken care of. Job flippin' done there. Let's start cracking open some stuff, figuring out which computers are useful, which computers aren't, diddly diddly dee. You see a keyless entry system. A sign reads, use tanker fob here. Okay, I'm guessing if anyone's gonna have some form of electronic key, it's gonna be the captain. Any chance we can just bypass that with lockpicking? The answer is, no, produce no effects. Okay, use tanker fob here. Right, well, we'll go and ask after that in a minute. That's one way to get up to a higher level. Marvellous. Though actually, just for safety, there were some corpses on the ground when I arrived. Let's just check them, make sure none of them have got any clues, fobs, anything of that nature. Nope, think I checked all of them there. Nothing on any of the corpses. So in which case, hello there, don't worry, I've rescued you. And stop them, they're trying to kill me. They're gonna kill me. Save me, please. Okay, why are you still worried right now? Is it because of the eggs? Because, like, if you need us to, I can take out the eggs. No, she's determined to believe there's still something bad in here. I'm like 90% sure there's not. I'm sure we've taken all of them out here. Like, yeah, definitely. We've definitely killed all of them. Oh no, hang on, no, she's moving. She's actually moving now. Good, good, good. She's figured it out. She's figured out that there are bad things going on. Right, she's following me. Marvellous. How about we just actually, yeah, try speaking to her now. They're trying to kill me. Right, well, she is following me. How about we just take you back up to the main deck? Maybe we'll have a chat, and thanks for your help. I'm going to find Badger. Aha! I know who Badger is, so as a result of that, we've got ourselves potentially an ally. The captain said, help one of mine. I suspect I might have just rescued Badger's girlfriend or something. So, okay, we'll go and speak to Badger in a second. Before we do that, however, yeah, there's a ladder right over here. That's got to be important for something. So, up we go. And that brings us... Okay, that brings us to exactly where I was going to go anyway. Marvellous. Hello there, Badger. I've rescued your girlfriend, I suspect. I'd like you to hack into a computer for me. I'm not 100% sure I actually want him to do that, but... Okay, where's that actually going? Aha! The herbologist or the she. Okay, let's not actually call in a favour just yet. Let's just actually... keep him on one side there. So I've got 15 karma, 5,000 experience. Marvellous. Maybe you ought to ask Badger for some favours. I will do that at some point, and aha! Everyone's yelling at me in green. Now, by any chance, does that mean that the merchants might be a bit more friendly and willing to, like, you know, share gossip or whatever with? Something can help you with... yes, there is. No, the merchant's still not willing to talk. They're still not very chatty. Yep, even on the bridge, people are yelling, yay, Suze, we loved Suze, yay, Suze is back. Heard what you did for my men, thanks, what can I help you with? Good, The captain is now willing to have a chat with me. Marvellous. So, you're the one who knows all about the ship. So Poseidon tanker, equipped with tech that lasted through the war. It's got a fob that allows access to the navigation computer room, and it's got an IFF transponder that protects it from Poseidon guns. Of course, that ain't gonna help you against that old Chinese sub, so you best hope that thing's as dead as she looks. Right, so disable the sub's weapons, destroy the sub, make friends with the people on the sub. Got it. And an IFF is, identify friend foe, which I know thanks to Mass Effect 2. And the fob, or FOB or whatever, some sort of enclave technology that lets you enter a door electronically. You'd probably find one at one of those bases or some such place. Right, so you don't have the fob, you just need me to go and get it, presumably, from Navarro. Gotcha. Aha, and the reason he knows all this is, he's actually a former Enclave officer. Gotcha. And this guy is most definitely well in the know. Poseidon oil rig, base of the Enclave, and where your friends are too. This guy knows flipping everything. Though he doesn't know the details about what else might be going out over there because, he was a Navarro tech, not a rig operator, but he knows the rig's there. So, this tanker can get me safely to the rig, as long as I can get past the submarine. Though actually we're going to be needing some fuel. Try the Herbologist or the She after you've taken care of everything else, and press the button. Computer will take care of the rest if it's still working. And if it's not, I do have a Poseidon guidance chip, so that's all absolutely fine. It'll sail right out to the old oil rig, unless that old sub blows it up, but at least you won't have to worry about the Enclave firing at you because of the IFF. Okay, so we're going to be needing FOB, working computer, fuel. So I'm guessing Navarro gets me the FOB, that lets me access the room where I put the Poseidon chip into the tanker, then I need to make a deal with one or both of the factions in San Francisco to get the fuel together with the submarine. Right, this is going to be quite a big task yet, got it. And this computer at the back of the room keeps me updated as to how I'm actually doing. So fuel tanks, empty, cargo hold, empty, navigation computer, non-functional. So, okay, things that need to be fixed, gotcha. Okay, so, that's all we can do with the tanker for now, but now we know what we need to do, and why we need to go to Navarro, even if we've got no interest in helping out the Brotherhood whatsoever. Together with, I'm guessing, one of these zones going towards like a She complex, and the other one over here going towards the Herbologist. Though probably the other way round, because that looks very Chinese styled, so I'm guessing She Palace of some description in that direction. Has been mention of an emperor occasionally, so need to go and have a chat to them. Herbologist, probably up in this direction. Need to figure out which one of them I want to help. Probably the She is my first choice, because one, no one seems to like or trust the Herbologist, and two, the She are also the ones with the submarine. So, if I help them out to get the fuel, getting them on side might just kill two birds with one stone. So, that's enough for now, I'd say, ladies and gentlemen. Next week, we will get ourselves acquainted with the Herbologist and the She. Try and figure out who wants what from me, and which one of these guys we are going to help. If we can help both, that'd be magnificent, but I suspect, it sounds like they don't really get on. So we'll see if we can make everybody be friends, but if not, we'll have to pick a side. We'll see what happens with that next week, ladies and gentlemen. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been many a true nut. This has been Fallout 2. Thank you very much, and goodbye. We have got a gate key here, and then we have got I've made a mistake, I've made a mistake, I've made a mistake, I've made a mistake! This is going to take all of my skill and cunning as a hunter to sort out— Die, you mooing bastards! Die! Die! Go away. Go away, nobody likes you. That was a good idea till it wasn't.